Good morning and welcome to Cloud Foundry Morning Edition, Episode 12, all about Cloud Foundry certification. My name is Stormy Peters and I'm VP of Technical Evangelism at the Cloud Foundry Foundation. Good morning and welcome to Cloud Foundry Morning Edition, Episode 12. There has been a lot happening lately. You've perhaps seen it in the news. I think the very big news that happened this week is Cloud Foundry certification. So Cloud Foundry is an open source software project. And as you know, anyone can take and edit open source software projects, package them with whatever proprietary software they want, and ship it. And with Cloud Foundry, we want to make sure that it's an industry standard that users can rely on and that they can use Cloud Foundry from any provider or the open source software version without having to do humongous porting efforts. So we're really proud to announce that we have Cloud Foundry certification and that we have a number of providers who are on board from the very beginning. So CenturyLink, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, Huawei, IBM, Pivotal, SAP, Swisscom have all announced that they're shipping certified Cloud Foundry. So this is a really awesome move for the industry, and I also think it's a new approach for open source software. So we'll see where we go from here. There's been lots of news. I will point to a bunch of links in the blog. But this is really good news both for the project, for the providers, and definitely for the users. The other really big news that perhaps you also saw was that we had our Cloud Foundry Summit in Asia. This was the third one of the year in our effort to go around the globe, and we held it in Shanghai, which is an absolutely gorgeous city. I griped a little bit about the pollution, but in the end, when I returned back to Colorado, it turns out we also have pollution. Gorgeous city. We had 470 people signed up for the event, packed house. All the plenaries were full. The breakout sessions, a lot of them had standing room only. There was an awesome hallway track where you saw people all discussing Cloud Foundry and seeing demos and really making progress on things. We had a training before the event started, and the training was full, completely. Everyone had signed up, completely full, and we still had way more people that wanted to attend. They were even trying to sneak in during the breaks and stuff. So definitely an appetite for Cloud Foundry there. And not just an appetite to use it, but people actually using it. So there were a number of talks from local companies and educational institutions in China who are already using Cloud Foundry and contributing to it. So one of the more interesting ones was Shanghai University of Shanghai, is working on smart cities. And they gave a talk. And what was really cool about the conference is that we had simultaneous interpreters during all of the sessions. So if the speaker was speaking in English, you could listen on your headphones in Chinese. And if they were speaking in Chinese, you could listen in English. And Jill, who's our PR person, actually said that it was funny. She was in a talk where the speaker was speaking in English, and then the speaker switched and they spoke to Chinese. And the people sitting next to her actually took their headsets off and handed them to her. So they were sharing headsets as it went back and forth. So awesome, great event. Look forward to going back there again. Definitely a great appetite for it there. So those are really two big news I wanted to talk about was the certification and the China Summit. We also have some other news, so that the Slack channel is where you can find a lot of the Cloud Founders hanging out. And it has been open to everybody. If you are a Cloud Foundry member and had a Cloud Foundry member email address, it was easy to sign up. We just made it easy for everybody to sign up. So the tools team actually worked on it. And if you go to slack.cloudfoundry.org, you can actually just sign up for the Slack channel. So hope to see a lot of you there asking and answering questions and helping contribute to the project. There was also a lot of technical news this week. If you don't attend the Cloud Foundry Advisory Board meetings and you're interested in the project at a technical level, they're a great place to listen in. It's an hour a month, and it's really where all the projects give their updates, and there's some discussion about roadmaps and how projects fit together. So a great thing to attend if you're interested in following the project from a technical level. And the Altoros has just picked up the meeting minutes. So if you go to the Altoros blog, you can see their meeting minutes there. Some of the things that happened, there was updates from all their projects like CF Release, Diego, Bosch, Garden, Build Packs. They talked about some work on the CLI. They talked about Pivotal withdrawing from Lattice, so we probably won't see a lot of more features or improvements made to Lattice unless somebody else wants to pick that up. Just to give you a reminder, Lattice was the laptop version of Cloud Foundry is how I like to think about it. It gave people a feel for how Cloud Foundry worked, but in a package they could install on their laptop. And then like the Logregator team, well, Jim Campbell from the Logregator team announced their roadmap and solicited feedback. I believe he also posted that on the CF Dev mailing list, so you could catch it there too. So just all the teams come and give updates. Another piece of news that I don't think got mentioned there, but it was on the Mesosphere blog, is that there's now CloudFoundry-Mesos, which lets users of the Mesos platform, it gives them an option for running their cloud native apps in a single reliable environment of Cloud Foundry. So basically what they did is they took Cloud Foundry and replaced Diego with some Mesos stuff. And so now you can use Cloud Foundry within Mesos. It's kind of cool. You should check that out too. I have the link to that is also in the minutes. The meetups continue to be really awesome. We still have 170 something meetups around the world. Meetup.com, I mine their data through APIs to pull out the data, and their data pulls out cities. So I had my 9-year-old go through all the cities and identify which country the city was in, and I checked his work. And there are Cloud Foundry meetups in 48 countries worldwide. So no matter where you live, there is probably a Cloud Foundry meetup near you. But a couple big ones that are happening is the Silicon Valley users group is having a holiday party tomorrow, Thursday, I believe, on the 17th. And it's called CF Beat. You're all welcome. There'll be speakers from the foundation and from Maltoros and from other places there, as well as cocktails or whatever you have at a holiday party. And then the London group is having a meetup early next year. And they are going to invite a bunch of the speakers from Cloud Foundry Summit Berlin and Cloud Foundry Summit Shanghai, including like a couple of my favorite keynotes from Berlin, and they're going to record those talks at the meetup. So if you can go to the meetup, awesome. It'll be a great performance. And if you can't, they'll be posted on the Cloud Foundry YouTube channel afterwards. And then all sorts of little updates that I could also give you. We have new t-shirts for meetups. If you're running a meetup and you want t-shirts, let me know. I'm always looking for people to blog on the cloudfoundry.org blog. And I've heard that it's kind of intimidating and people think they need to write a white paper or they need to have developed a new feature for Cloud Foundry. I'm actually just really looking for short 300 to 500 word blog posts about something you're working on or a way you use Cloud Foundry. Would love to have a lot of different voices there. And I'm happy to help edit or happy to help you figure out what to write there. And other than that, it's holiday time. I hope all of you are extremely successful in your usage of Cloud Foundry, and I hope you all have a great holiday. And if you get a chance to check out the Cloud Foundry certification and maybe blog about it on your blog or tweet about it, what that means to you, I think it's a huge evolution of how open source software projects enable collaboration between many different companies and many different individuals in a way that keeps the whole ecosystem very vibrant. So you've been listening to the Cloud Foundry Morning Edition, and I'm Stormy Peters. Till next time.